Hey all, it's your girl Brooklyn Stacy and welcome back to my channel. First things first, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to watch. Welcome everyone, old and new and old. If you're just browsing, if you just stumbled upon me, and let's just take care of the business. You already know how we do on YouTube. We always say like, share, and subscribe, right? Then the majority of you are not subscribed that are watching me. So if you just stumbled upon the channel and you like what you see, you like the ideas I have, this is a lifestyle channel, so you're going to see some of everything. So now go through my playlist, look at my videos, see what interests you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button time you're watching it. Make sure that if you want to come back, go ahead and subscribe. It is free to do, free 99. I always say if it's free, it's for me, right? So I came back because I wanted to show you from my last video where I was doing this flat concept for Valentine's Day gift that I haven't seen anybody do. And I just thought of it while I was laying around and said, what am I going to do with these things here that I got from Family Dollar and Dollar Tree? And so I got the idea to put them in a flat concept instead of a basket. And so as you see, this is a candle. I have a rose. Go back and see how I actually did it. So this one I did heat shrink it, and boo boo, womp womp. It's a little bit cloudy there. I don't like how that turned out. But I may decide to put a little bow and have that covered, or do something. I'll figure that out. I might put like a sticker bow. Even though this is cutesy, I had these little teeny bows. I ordered them and realized they were too tiny. But, you know, it goes cute here. But, I mean, I wouldn't set that right there because it has, like, no effect. And, you know, even if I put it there, it still has no effect, right? So I just wanted to show you because that's so cute. But it does have an effect on some of the other gifts that I have done. So nevertheless, I wrapped this and I secured the candy in there, and I wanted to show you how I did that. This one is in a shrink wrap bag because this one is a smaller size. You see it's a different plate, so it's smaller. So this one fits perfectly in the shrink wrap bag, but it only has a little bit. So I have to play around with this. I might just do some plain string, you know, the curl string bow, and put that on there. Where is it? I have some right here. I might just decide to do that and just have little curlies and do that because this is a basic gift. This is nothing fancy. So you know, either A, you can put a fancy bow on it to sell it, or B, you can leave it like this and let the inside the contents speak for itself because it's cute as I don't know what. I'm so proud of myself that I thought of this. So yeah, if you're doing this concept, I think it's cute. I think it's a good innovative idea. Shout your girl out and tell them where you saw it, okay? Because I do the same thing. I mean, I know we all get inspiration from one another. So if you do this, let me know. I would love to see your way of doing it and how you put your own spin on it, because there are basket makers and gift makers that are more professional, been out there for doing it for a long time than me. But like I said, I'm going to put a bow on this. I have to sit and do all of my bows and then figure out what I want to do. Just some curlies or tulle, excuse me, or something. I just had something to drink, and if you guys didn't know, I have VSG, so anytime I drink or eat something, that is how that works, happens. So this one, I actually didn't put in the bag first. What I did was I cut it, and I'm going to show you what I did, and I slid it in there and kind of just did it on the back side of it. So this one I realized, I said, let me see if it'll fit in there, and I didn't need to cut it because it fit perfectly. So that's that one. And then there's this one, which is the larger one. And the larger one does not fit in a cello bag. And I'm going to show you here shortly. And so the larger one, I had to cut it and angle it in such a way to get it to shrink wrap properly. And so that's how this one came out. And sorry for the glare. Let me see if I can turn this light down. Maybe it's a little better. It does have the glare of the ring light, so sorry guys, but you can see up close it has the Ghirardelli peppermint, and then some crisp, and then some solid chocolate, and I think this one, no, this one does not have. This one has solid chocolate, the crisp, and the cookies and cream. That's what it has, and it has a candle. This is the dragon fruit. I started to say dragonfly, and I put the little sticker there. So cute. And so what I wanted to do is just go ahead on camera and show you how I secured it and show you how I shrink wrap it so that you will know. All right, so let's go. So now let's do the easier one. What I did was I already took just some plain tape, some clear tape, and I just put it along there just to secure it in. And I also put it on this end, I put it along the side of the, as you can see the tape there. I put half on the top, half on the side to secure it in. This rose I glue dotted. So this is glue dotted here, here, and here. Then I glue dotted underneath this candle, and then I put a piece of tape, as you can probably see it, going from the back onto under the underside. So that's how this is secured in, right? And so let's go ahead and secure this one. This one is not secured. So let's do this one. Move this one out of the way. And let's do this one on camera, why don't we? So I didn't know if I wanted to glue dot all of these rose petals, and I was like, nah, that's a bit much, that's a bit tedious. So I need to, make this easy because, when you're doing gift baskets and gifts, you have to take into consideration your labor as to how much you're going to charge. So if you want to keep things affordable, have affordable gifts for everyone, you're going to want to keep your labor time to a minimum. So what I'm doing is just, making sure that I have that covered up, the little blank spaces in there. I'm going to lay that one there and then put the pink one there to break up the red. There we are. All right. And so, oops, I see a little space. I mean, you're not going to have it, perfect, but as close to perfect as you can get, right? And so that's that. I see a little space there. I want to kind of cover that up and make sure, there we are. So when I lay that there and lay that there, good, that's great. And so now I'm going to move that up simply because I don't want the flower to cover the chocolate. So now this is not glue dotted, so we're going to get our glue dots. I love glue dots. At first they were like a little difficult to work with because you kind of have to get the hang of it, and make sure that it comes off at the right spot that you want it, not on your fingers and not get stuck to anything. So it's a little growing pains here for a novice such as myself, but I catch on really well. I'm a fast learner. So I'm going to turn this, let's move this petal over here, and then the weight of the chocolate will hold the petal down, and then of course the weight of the candle will hold all of it down except for the chocolate. So we'll put that back here, and now make sure we have that centered there in the center. My video cut off, so hopefully I'm picking right up where it left off. I glue dotted all of that. Let's see. Here's the top. And I'm just going to press that into here, this part, and then press the bottom there and there, and affix it to there. And we'll fluff that out. And now our rose is how we want it. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be as perfect as we can get. And now for the Ghirardelli, I'm just going to take a piece of regular transparent tape, and I'm going to affix it 2 places here, or I could have like one continuous piece of tape and ran it all the way from front to back, but I just broke it up and put that under there, and so that keeps that. All right, so now the only thing left to do is to go ahead and get it in the shrink wrap bag. So these are what, 7 by 9 or 9 by 7. And so as you could see, this is not going to fit completely over it because it'll be hanging off there. If I turn it this way, then it's not enough there. So I have to cut it. You need to cut it, right? So I need to cut it, as the song says. And you guys already know I always have a song in my head because I love music. So I can choose to leave it open like this, to which I am, or you could just go ahead and cut it. But it's easier to work with if I leave it open. So now here's the thing. Which way to put it in? There's several ways we can do this. I find that this is the easiest way, to put the corner straight on in there. But now you have this left out. So you can kind of make it uneven, but then you have that much left off. So we can leave it just like this, and then I'll show you what I did with the other. So here's the leaf, the petals. Let me take this out because I don't like that. That's what I wanted to avoid. So let me take this out and push this down some more. So much of it isn't hanging off the sides, because that's like, it was too much for me. All right, let me do this one as well. Okay, so now I'm putting it back in, and I'm going to put the corner to the other corner like this, like so. All right, so I can move it so I can get as less hanging off as I can. And I'm going to push this piece of chocolate over so it'll be inside, not hanging out too much. So I could leave it like that or turn it a little bit more. But see, if I turn it more, then that's more that's hanging off there. I don't know if you could see that. Let me turn it this way. Then, you know, it's too much hanging off there. So I want to get the corner of the heart in there as much as I can. And let's see, how did I do this last time? You know, trial and error. Yeah, that's what I did. Because what I did was I actually wrapped it, right? And when I wrapped it, I cut off the excess. So watch me. Watch me do this piecework. Another thing is just to make sure you can get the right size bags, or, you know, but when you're working with what you have, this is what you do, right? This is the crafty part of it. Because we just need this much covered, and we have this much extra. So that won't be a problem, because we can do it like this and then fold that under and just cut this excess off. Or we can do it like this and fold that under, and then we'll know how much of this we need to cut off. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I am going to do. And I'm going to cut this much off of it, this excess. And then we're going to use this excess to cover that. All right, so let's go ahead and get this tape going before my phone shuts off. I think I have running out of memory with all these videos that I'm loading and recording. So let's go ahead and do that. We can do it one of two ways. Just do it like this and do a big fold over. And we can leave that like that, and we'll work with that when we use this piece. So I think I want to do a big fold over like this. And then we'll hold it. We'll take a piece of tape and we'll put it under the bottom like this and kind of feel your way and kind of adhere it, close. And then we'll take this and do the same thing. And we'll do that all the way around. Oops. Do that all the way around so we can get a grip. Get a grip. Get a grip. All right. And so now I can take this piece here and do it like that and then fold it over. But if it was wide enough, I don't want to take two pieces. So I'm just going to do it the long way, right? And fold it over. It looks kind of messy, but it's going to work. It's going to work. Why? Because I am Brooklyn Stace, and that's how that works. I need to get a big tape dispenser for this packing tape. So I'm going to be looking at that next, because I have a tape dispenser, but it's not for the large packing tape. And see, so now that I've taped that, I can easily just fold that over. I can even cut off this excess piece here too. I was just making sure my camera didn't shut off. All right, do that, fold it over, and just keep folding it over until you eventually get it closed. So you have that extra. I don't really need that. I can cut that off. But first, since I'm holding this part, let me go ahead and tape that, this end of it. And just do that. And now, let me just cut that little piece off. And now, do I have an extra piece of tape left? Yes, I do. And of course, it's stuck to the end of my table. Of course it is. And I actually should have gotten a larger piece, but you know what? I'm going to fold it over the long way. Boom, that takes care of that. So now I can choose to use my packing tape or, you know, the regular tape here. And just cut some more pieces. And move it down like that. Uh-oh, something's moving. You know why it's moving? I just realized something. That's why I just realized something. That's why I said something's moving. I never taped this down. So now I'm going to have to be careful when I'm handling this, because none of this is taped down. Oh, great. But anyway, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. We gonna be all right. All right. And so do that on that side. And I think we're good. I think we're good. So what I'm going to do is cut the little tip off so that the air can escape as I'm shrink wrapping. And now it's time to get my heat gun. Now, I'm working with a shorter cord because of where I'm situated and where my outlet is, when actually I have another outlet that's probably a shorter distance, but we're going to do it like this. So now, this heat gun, like I said, don't let the smallness of this fool you. I got it from a candle making kit, and this is really good. So, okay, here comes some noise, so just watch me work. I might silence it and might speed it up just so you can see me work. All right, that's good enough. Sometimes I used to think, well, hey, which one do you do first? Do you do the bottom of it, or do you do the top to get it the way you want to, and then do the bottom? Now, you see when I put that extra piece of tape, I'm going to have to work on that. Maybe use a different piece of tape, a smaller piece instead of this large packing tape, because I'm just not liking that. You know, it looks smooth. Except for in that area, which is, it's okay. Like I said, you're not going to be picture perfect, but you know, I kind of want to be as perfect as I can get, you know, but that's how that turned out. And see, it's moving around in there, but the good thing is it's not going to fall out. So yeah, so that's that, but this is taped. So now I'm going to show you the easy way, and that is because this one slides right into the bag. All right. So let's go ahead and put that. Can you see that, guys? That's okay. That's the one I just did. And let's move this tape gun over here. That over there. This one over here. Look, and that's out of frame. You know, it's hard when you're looking at something and it's like, which way do you move it? Do you move it left, right? Do you move it to the side? You know, which way do you move it? So yeah, but anyway. We'll put that one here. This is the one that I just did. And so you guys can see the difference. And so now working with this one. And this one, I am going to slide right in the bag. It's in the bag. You know, you can choose to do it this way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I don't like that, skinning a cat. That's cruel. I'm going to stop saying it's more than one way to do things. I'm an animal lover, so that phrase, skinning a cat, is just, ugh. But anyway, so yeah, so you can do that. But see, doing that, it's a tight fit. Now I've got to work it. So the last one, I just kept it straight and kind of just fit it in there. But then it's all right. This is just going to take a little bit longer to do, only because I bunched it up, to which I don't like. So you know what? I'm going to take it out and do it like I did it before. See, this is what I like about live things. You get to see what to do and what not to do. The easy way to do things and the difficult way to do things. So, you know, that's how we learn. I'm not editing anything. Editing is a lot, guys. You guys don't even realize. That's why we say we work hard to show you what we're showing you. So yeah, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, because I work hard. And I'm getting, I need to get monetized again, because I'm not monetized. I was monetized, and then life happened, and I just stopped recording and started doing other things. And then I came back, and bam, I had the followers and no monetization. So I have to get my hours up. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot of videos. But, you know, I like how it's going. I can see the analytics, so I know I'm doing well. And so I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. You guys just don't know. Appreciate the small things. So you see, once I got it over the larger part, you see how easy that was to go ahead and fall in. And so here's where we can take a pipe cleaner or a little piece of ribbon just to hold it. But I'm just going to take a little piece of pipe cleaner. Or I could just take a little piece of the ribbon just to hold it, like I said. And I have some stray ribbon, but I'm just going to take a little piece like this, or a long piece, because I'm actually going to see how it works, you know, with the curl ribbon, how cute this looks. Right? And it's not going to be much, but, you know, I still want to go ahead. I'm going to actually cut the end off here, because that's where the air is going to escape. And I could hold it up and just do it like this, because that's the easiest way, because this is secured. The chocolates are secured. I don't know where my phone cut off at, but it did cut off. Yeah, I got to check my memory. So I'm taking the curl ribbon and tying it around just to hold it in place. And I didn't tie it evenly, but it's going to be all right, because I just want to see how it curls and how that looks. In fact, since I only did it once, I'm actually going to see if I can loosen this. I should have like a pen. Why did I said a pen and I took the marker and use the point of the pen to loosen it, because if I use the scissor, I'm afraid I'm going to actually cut it. So let's go ahead and unravel that and then make it even, which is what I should have done to begin with. Stacy, what is going on? All right. I think because I was concentrating on the phone actually shutting off, and that's what I was. Okay. I'm going to have to work fast, because my phone keeps shutting off. So, all right, I'm back. My phone kept shutting off, and I realized that I did delete some things, but I didn't delete it out of my trash. So it was still, my phone was still full. So that's why it kept shutting off. So we should be good now. And so I went on ahead and made a tighter bow and an even bow. I don't know where we left off at. And so now I'm just going to shrink wrap this one. And this should be a shorter process. It should have been if the phone wasn't cutting off. So here's some noise. I need to find a Lazy Susan. I've been in the market looking for that. I guess I could go to the bakery store, just get a turntable. I saw a wooden one, but I wanted to get one so that I can just put things on it and just spin it around. I do have something, but I keep something inside. It's kind of a deep dish. I wanted to get more of a flat plate, so I'm going to be in the market for that, because it's just easier to work with things. All right, so the thing about, working with the heat gun is just being mindful because you kind of want to get the crinkles out, but what happens is if you stay in one place too long, it crinkles up, it shrinks up too much, and you have a little hole in it. So I'm just going to put a little small piece of tape right there. But you kind of want to smooth out as much, like I said, as much as you can. It's not going to be super perfect. And we're under high light as well. So you're really not going to be able to see it, from a distance unless you get close up on it and you really inspect the gadget and inspecting it. So yeah, so as I work with it, I'm going to get better at it. But I am doing all right. If you ask me, I'm doing all right. So I'm just going to put a small piece of tape here. I could do it this way, the long way, and then tighten it, just bring it under, and then that'll be better. And so now that gives me the opportunity to see how this is going to look with the curl bow. Just to see, for instance, let me just, oh, it just popped. I tell you, bloopers, bloopers. It just popped. Just making sure you don't apply too much pressure. But I just wanted to see with the little curly cues how cute that would look. I'm probably going to put another bow on it, to be honest. Or I could just, put some more, another strand. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. Especially since the other one just decided it wanted to just pop like that. Oh my goodness. Live on camera, right? Which is all right. It's all right. Like I said, I'm not editing. And nothing's going to be perfecto. Nothing is perfect. Contrary to popular belief. When you're looking at some videos and television, there's so much editing and enhancing, you don't know real from fake. That's why they say reality TV is not real. It's not reality. It's scripted. Well, this is not scripted. Nothing on my channel is scripted. So I don't like how this, maybe I'll use a different pair of scissors. Well, these are the 25-cent scissors from Dollar General. They're pretty sharp when it comes to this ribbon. Yeah, that's better. So it's not stripping it. So at least I learned something here. And let me just cut that excess off. Let me see what that's looking like. Cute. Cute. I mean, I could have done better with this part of the curl. But overall, it's kind of cute. I think that's what I'll do. Just put different curl bows on it. This is not curling right. Not curling right. And so, yeah, I think that's cute, though. Don't you think that's cute? I'll fix this bow up as I'm going to be doing my bows. So, but other than that, I think this is really cute. It turned out so stinking cute. So, yeah, I'll do something, with this excess. I might cut it on an angle, or I might just go ahead on and leave it like that and put a bigger bow. So it'll have a little bit more of an effect. But other than that, cute. I am so happy how this turned out. So, and it's easy to do. So now that I know how to do it and I tried it, trial and error, first time trying it, boom, guess what I'm going to do? Whatever I have left, I probably have to get some more candy, but I'm sure that this will be a good seller. Now, how much would you pay for this? How much would you pay for this? So I'm thinking, since it's already wrapped up, it has a bow, it has candy, it has a gift, it has flowers, and the only thing they need is a card, really. They don't need any chocolates unless they're going to use this with a bigger gift, like a diamond ring or some other kind of jewelry. So I was thinking like $20. This is a good $20 gift. Take it and go. $20. I would say 15, but then I would say 18 to 20. This is how much this would cost. And, especially this one, because this one is larger. You know what I mean? This one is smaller. But then again, this receptacle or this container is a bit better than this one is, right? So give and take. I think that, these are a good $20 gifts. Let me know what you think. Drop it down in the comments what you think. And then with this one, since I don't have, I had actually cut this and shrink wrapped it, there's no excess to put a pull bow. So I may put like a little bow here or a little bow there on the side, or I may just decide to leave it, like I said, and let the content speak for itself. So that's it, guys. I'm hoping you like how that turned out. And so far I did what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I'm going to more than likely do more of them, and because I think that this will be a good seller. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you like this. I love it. Cute little concept gift. All right, so I'm going to cut this video short. Like, share, subscribe, and then I'm going to come back with the next video, show you what else I'm going to do with some candy. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and take care and be well. Bye-bye.